most challenging aspect of working with customers is managing difficult customer behaviour, and therefore it is absolutely critical that leaders are there to be able to support and also to be able to provide training and coaching to team members in how to deal with those conversations. So one area we always focus on is the triad of responsibility, and it's looking at those three key areas that are absolutely essential in managing difficult customer behaviour. There can be many reasons why customers express difficult behaviour, and the first area really does come down to service-related issues. So these can be genuine service-related issues that have happened for the customer. So this could be delays, it could be lack of communication, the customer has an issue with a product or a service, or it can actually be down to poor customer service that they've experienced. So the customer may have a legitimate complaint or an issue that does need to be handled because something's happened in terms of service. We often see too, this can come down to poor processes that may be in an organisation that can sometimes lead to those poor customer experiences. So the customer gets frustrated, the customer gets angry, and then they get in contact with the team member and that difficult customer behaviour does come out. Managing difficult customer behaviour is a skill, so there's a whole lot of skills that we can use to be able to manage difficult customer behaviour effectively. My first tip is always around the importance of breathing. And for anyone who's ever had to deal with a really difficult, upset or angry customer, we also know the reaction that it can have on ourselves. So we often experience that increased heart rate, feeling a little bit shaky, even feeling a little bit hot. And so we see that initial physiological reaction that, happens within ourselves when we're dealing with that difficult customer behaviour. There's a really big difference between difficult customer behaviour and also unacceptable customer conduct. So first of all, organisations need to be able to define what is unacceptable customer conduct. So this would normally be defined as any swearing, any abuse, any threats, racial abuse, personal attacks, threats to self or others. And so defining that unacceptable customer conduct is a really important component. First and foremost, we also need to ensure that there is a policy and procedure in place in every organisation. So this is for the protection and the safety and the well-being of all team members, to be able to let them know that there is a point where the customer's behaviour can become unacceptable, and nobody who works in customer service is paid to be abused. And so if that customer does cross the line, there does need to be a policy and procedure in place. This should be shared at induction training so that everybody in the organisation is fully aware of the support that is available to them.